Good morning, everyone. Sorry, this is set for members only, and give me just a second to fix it if I can. I must have accidentally pushed members only. My computer had to restart yesterday for updates, and evidently it messed with my mic access. Let me go down here. I don't know why it says. Okay, only channel members. Okay, I got it fixed. Now everybody can chat. I'm so sorry about that. Oh my gosh, you never know how these live streams are going to go when you start. I started out, I was going to go live even though my dog was over here licking her bowl. Then I went live and my mic wouldn't even work. I knew it wasn't working because I couldn't see the icon moving. Anyways, this morning we're just going to look at the true crime news that happened over the weekend. Damn, I'm pissed off. I was pissed off before this even happened, and I'm going to try not to blow my freaking top this morning, but I'm about to. I'm about to bust the lid off of some people. I don't like liars. I don't like backstabbers, and I don't like people going and telling things that I tell them in private. I better shut up or I'm going to get on a rant. I'm telling you, I'm about ready to drag somebody to hell and back. Oh gosh, my title's messed up. It ain't even spelled right. Let me see if I can fix it. Oh gosh. Let me see if it'll let me. I got a Y there instead of a U. Yeah, you can't trust nobody on this place. Oh, error occurred. Well, I'll have to fix it in a minute. Oh, that's all right. Oh yeah, passing pictures around and everything. Passing private pictures of bruises around and everything. Bruises I got from climbing out a window, not from my husband. So, okay, let me just, I'm going to stay calm, Mike. Good morning. I'm going to stay calm because this is not what I do. We do true crime. But I'm telling you, it's been building up in me for about 2 weeks, and I'm about ready to turn loose. And it's not going to be good. Okay, so this morning we're going to talk about the Bakersfield PD. They conducted a search Friday evening on the adopted grandparents of Orrin and Orson West in Bakersfield. Here's what I think, guys. I think the Bakersfield PD took over this investigation because they believed it happened in Bakersfield. This title's killing me, guys. Can I take just a second to go to my studio and fix my spelling error, please? If it'll let me. I can't stand that. It's loading up. So let me make sure my laptop's plugged in. I'm telling you, I had a Windows update. Well, actually, it was, I guess, yesterday, and it took like an hour or so for my computer to update. I'll just be honest, I don't like this laptop at all. My Chromebook was a lot better. Let me just fix this spelling error, and then we'll read our true crime. I hear the colonel wanting through the door. Okay, true crime. I was in such a hurry, I didn't even realize I set it to members only and had that spelling error. So, guys, our live stream, sometimes they may be a little bit earlier than 10:30 or 10:40, and sometimes they may be, around 10:30 or 10:40, till I can figure out, a time. That's the way we're going to do it. I'm here listening, taking the little man to school. I can't believe he's in school, Red Rum. I bought a brand new laptop a year ago. Almost immediately, the video camera didn't work. The mic had issues, and my screen has issues, so now I have to go out of my way to fix it. Well, Red Rum, if I do not use my mic with my laptop, the audio is so messed up. It's not clear, and the camera is not good. Hey, Sapphire, good morning. But anyhow, let me get to Orrin and Orson West here. And there's some other weirdos in the news this morning. I'm not saying the boys are weirdos; their parents are, of course. I'm getting tongue-tied. because I'm pissed off. I am so, y'all would not believe how pissed off I am. I bet you my blood pressure's through the roof right now. Need a Xanax. I got upset over Smokey this morning, too. Let me get to my link room here. If I didn't have this room in Discord, I couldn't keep track of all this crap. Okay. Oh, and let me tell y'all something about little James Hutchinson. They have still not found that youngin's body. One sec. Let me let Smokey in. Oh, that's Lady. Come on, Rainy. Come on, guys. No crap. Come on. You got two, 3 people that live in this house, and they all want to group up with me. I'm trying not to be hateful. 17 News. Crap, it scrolled. 17 News confirms with California City Police that a search warrant was served Friday at the East Bakersfield home of the adopted grandparents of the missing boys, Orson and Orrin West. Now, look, they got, from what I understand, they got to have probable cause to get a search warrant. So what was the probable cause? What do they have? What kind of evidence do they have that would give them a search warrant? Because I know you got to have something. You got to have probable cause. Okay, neighbors tell 17's Raphael Strode police that they saw police at the home Friday afternoon at the home on Potomac Avenue near South Owens Street. Orson and Orrin West have been missing since December 21st, 2020. They were reported missing from California City, but the boys have many ties to Bakersfield. Both the biological and adoptive families live in Bakersfield. Here, I would just want to say something. They keep saying that. They keep trying to insinuate that the reason that Bakersfield PD took over this is because the boys have strong ties to Bakersfield. Their biological family lives there, their adopted family. When in the world have we ever heard of a case happen in one town, and then the next town takes over it in a different county or whatever? That don't happen. I'm not sure if Bakersfield and California City is in the same county, but that just seems so weird to me. I believe they got some kind of evidence that makes them believe the boys disappeared in Bakersfield, and I think that's what happened to them as well. Hey, Bubba. Um, okay, Bakersfield police recently took over as lead investigators in the boys' disappearance. To date, the adoptive family is not charged with the crime, and it's unclear if investigators have found any evidence or they were following up on a tip. Bakersfield police said they couldn't answer questions on the matter until Monday. Anyone with information on the case can remain anonymous by calling the Kern Secret Witness hotline at 661-322-4040. So this must be in Kern County. I did a video for my Patreons, I believe it was last year, and it was called The Kern County Poisonings. A man had poisoned his mother and a couple of his wives. Anyhow, I digress. We'll have to keep a lookout on the news today to see if they do a press conference and tell us if they found any evidence at Wanda West's home. Smoke a bowl, CC. I done smoked a bowl. Hey, when I get pissed off, pot don't help me. Mark says when I get pissed off, look out. He gets the hell out of Dodge. It takes a lot to piss me off, but I let things boil up inside of me and don't say anything. And that's not a good thing. And plus, I just get tired of people thinking they can run over me and I won't say anything because I don't want drama on my channel. You're sadly mistaken if you think that you can run over me. It's not going to happen. Big mouth. Big mouth fucking bass. Okay. Now let's move on. Let's pray that they find Orrin and Orson West. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not my usual self this morning. I am so pissed off that I could turn loose and just tell y'all everything. But I'm not, because I have integrity. I'm going to control myself. Okay. So I came across this weirdo from Florida also, who killed his grandfather, allegedly after they smoked a bowl of weed, cannabis, marijuana, whatever you want to call it. He said that his granddad tried to attack him with the knife. But what this man did, let me see what his name is. Colby Parker, 30 years old. Let's share his picture. He beat his granddad with a bat, stabbed him with a knife. Then he cut his grandfather's ears off. I kid you not. He cut his ears off. Okay, I'm going to read y'all the story because I'm forgetting a little bit of it. So the police were eventually called on this guy, and he jerks out his granddad's ears out of his pocket and shows the police and said that he just wanted his granddad to go be with his grandmother that had passed away. He had to be on meth or something. Weed does not make people act like this. Abby, quit running in and out. Hold on. Guys, these dogs are killing me. I need a freaking vacation. They think I'm the only one that can do anything for them around here. It's annoying. Okay. So there he is. He's got all kinds of bruises. Oh, yeah, he got in a fight. After he jerked out the ears out of his pocket, he got in a fight with the officers. They beat the crap out of him. It's good for him. Florida Sheriff's deputies have arrested a man they say killed his grandfather and cut off his ears. Kobe Parker, age 30, initially told Lake County Sheriff's deputies that he and his grandfather were smoking marijuana together Saturday night when they got into an argument, and the older man came at him with a knife. As investigators spoke with Parker, he pulled 2 human ears from his pants pocket, told them they belonged to his grandfather. Then deputies said Parker began attacking and fighting the deputies before they were able to take him into custody. Investigators obtained a search warrant, found a baseball bat that appeared to have bloodstains on it, and a large butcher knife on the kitchen floor. They also found blood on the kitchen floor. Confronted with further evidence, Parker reportedly confessed to bashing his grandfather in the head with the bat several times and repeatedly stabbing him with the butcher knife. And he said he cut off the man's ears. Parker allegedly told the deputies he killed him because he wanted his grandfather to be with his already deceased grandmother. Parker has been charged with second-degree murder, battery on a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest with violence. He's being held with no bond. How come this guy's charged with second-degree murder? Because first-degree murder, I guess, is what? Premeditated? Is that the difference? He should be charged with first-degree murder. And what is the point of cutting off his grandfather's ears? That meant something. He did that for a reason. Maybe his grandfather felt, I don't know, in his weirdo head, maybe he felt like his grandfather wouldn't listen to it or something. I don't know. Who knows why these weirdos do things like this? There's another case in Florida. I do want to share this sketch. They're looking for this man in Florida who just raped a little girl. But before I get with that, I want to look at my chat and see what y'all are saying, because I'm just rambling on because I am a little man. Hey, Grandma Ducky, thank you for the set. That was ugly. Sorry. I didn't even see it, Sapphire. I don't care if it's ugly. Yep, listen to me. He was making a statement. That's what I think too, Grandma Ducky. Hey, if y'all's not subscribed to Grandma Ducky, please check out her channel. She's a lovely, lovely person. She just puts up different kinds of videos. Some, might be her cat or some kind of craft she's doing, or cooking or something. She's nice. She's really nice. She has giveaways sometimes too. Let's see. We all have our moments. I cannot be nice sometimes. Hey, Carolina girl. We're not perfect. You don't got to apologize for anything. I'm going to have to leave my bedroom door open because my dog's already wanting back in. Monster, come on. What in the world? Let's leave it half. The TV's on, and I didn't mute it. That's why I got my door closed. Okay, do you know this man? Florida deputies seek identity of man who allegedly raped a 12-year-old girl. Now, she is scarred for life. For the rest of her life, She is going to be scarred and think about this weirdo raping her. She's traumatized. Probably have PTSD. And it's going to be even worse if they don't catch this son of a bitch. Florida sheriff's deputies are looking to identify a man who allegedly raped a 12-year-old girl Saturday morning in a park in Lake Worth, the Palm Beach Post reports. What the hell's going on in Florida? The girl accepted a ride from the man at about 3 a.m. Saturday. What was a 12-year-old girl doing walking at 3 a.m. on a Saturday morning as she was walking along Congress Avenue, according to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office? The man, described as a white or Hispanic man driving an older gray four-door sedan, drove to John Prince Park a few blocks away where he raped her. The sheriff's office released a sketch of the man describing him as 60 to 80 years old, balding with white hair and white facial stubble, with a mole or birthmark on his lower jaw. He also had a thin build, brown eyes, thick and bushy white eyebrows, and thin lips. Anyone who can identify the man or who has information about the incident should call Palm Beach County Crime Stoppers at 1-800-458-TIPS. Now look, he's aged, what'd they say, 60 to 80 years old? He's probably about 65, maybe 55. But anyway, I'd say that he is a registered sex offender. Mark my words. If they catch the son of a bitch, I pray they do, I guarantee he has a criminal history of being a sexual deviant, a pervert, a weirdo, child molester, raper. Take him out and hang him in the court square for that. Guys, I don't know how I would react if something like this happened to my child, because I went through this growing up, being abused, and it infuriates me. Very protective over my son. And I'm telling you what, if somebody did something to my son, I'd probably go to prison. I know I would. I wouldn't be waiting for the legal system. I know that's not the right thing to do, but I can't help it. I don't want my kid to ever experience what I did growing up. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, yeah, 14-year-old Indiana boy. He has been arrested. They haven't released his name, but he's been arrested for allegedly killing a 6-year-old little girl and dumping her in the woods not too far from her home. This is going to make it to the TV show Killing Kids. I can't see the chat, guys, by the way. 14-year-old Indiana boy arrested in death of missing 6-year-old. Let me look at the chat. Yep, listen to me. That's okay. Hi, Shay. Good morning, Shay. I say immediate public punishment. Hey, let me tell you something. They should take these son of a bitches that abuse these kids, rape them, molest them, kill them. They should take them. And I've said this before, and I hope nobody gets offended. They should dig them a hole, like, bury them in the sand or dirt, just their head sticking up, and stone them to death. Now, I said this the other day, and somebody said, oh, they still do that in Iran. I did not know that. Of course, that should be, that is cruel to do women like that. But I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about pedophiles. That's what should be done with them, and child killers and abusers. Maybe they would quit that crap if they had some type of punishment like that. But, we're in the United States of America. They're not going to do that because of these human rights activists. They're going to say that it's inhumane, cruel, unusual punishment. That's what they would say. But that's what should happen to them, for sure. Okay. Now, this little boy has took someone's life in Indiana and ruined his life and ruined many other people's lives. Of course, he ruined the victim's life. He took hers. Police in northern Indiana arrested a 14-year-old boy in connection with the death of a 6-year-old who was reported missing early Friday evening and found dead about 2 hours later. St. Joseph County Police said that Grace Ross was reported missing at about 6:30 p.m. from New Carlisle, I think that's how you say it, about 15 miles west of South Bend. Her body was found in a wooded area not far from where she was reported missing. The teen suspect has not been named because he is progressing through the juvenile system, the St. Joseph County Prosecutor's Office said. Neither police nor the prosecutor said what charges the suspect faced. Police said an autopsy on Sunday would determine cause and manner of death. I'm going to be following this case, and I want to know how this little girl died. New Carlisle residents were shocked at the news. Right at your back door, you just don't anticipate anything like that ever happening in your area, Kim Houston, who has lived in the area for more than 40 years, told WSBT. It's a small town, and we usually don't have much crime in the area at all, she said. I mean, everybody kind of keeps to themselves, and kids on their bicycles, playing at the park, going to the library. Houston said her parents lived by the woods where the girl's body was found. There is no pictures of the suspect. This is the only picture of the little girl. I should have got on Google this morning or, got online and searched more about this. To see if I could find more information, but I didn't get it where the times changed, y'all. I did not get up till 8 o'clock this morning, and I had to jump straight up out of bed, let all the dogs out, and then hightail it over to let my chickens and goat out. Thank God it was raining. Annabelle wasn't too, in a hurry to get out this morning because it was raining. But anyways, that is so sad. Now, I've watched a lot of episodes of Killer Kids. There was actually this girl, and I believe it was the UK in England. She killed several, I believe it was little boys. There might have even been a little girl, but she was probably about 9 or 10, maybe about 10 or 11 years old. And she killed a little blonde-headed boy who was about 3 or 4 years old. She killed several different kids. Anyways, they caught her. She was arrested. She stayed in jail for a long time, and then they ended up releasing her, and now she has a family of her own after she killed other people's kids. That kid was born evil. Actually, her story reminded me of that old vintage movie, the old black and white movie, where that little girl killed several different people. What is the name of that movie? Hey, Sandy. CC, that these pedos want this to be considered as a lifestyle choice. They actually want to lie to that. Grandma Ducky, a while back, I guess it was about a year ago, somebody came into my chat and was saying that. They was talking about a professor in Texas wanting it to be legal to be a pedophile, to have sex with underage kids. And I looked it up, and it's the damn truth. They say that it's like a lifestyle. The vaccine, cement shoes, that's the name of the movie. These people are sick. Anybody that can look at a child and get turned on, sexually aroused, is a weirdo, sicko. Normal people don't look at kids like that. That's why people used to get so upset about the toddlers and tiaras that was on TV. Those little girls, it's a pedophile's dream. Those little girls dancing around in little bathing suits and stuff. See, when normal people like us watch it, we just think, oh, that's cute. And I probably wouldn't let my kid dress like that. But, oh, that's cute. But these pedophiles think something different. They get aroused by it. It's a freaking dream for them. That's the nasty group South Park makes fun of. Hey, they need to be took out and hung for wanting it to be legal to molest kids and rape kids. Do they not know a child's mind's not able to make good decisions? Do they not know that? How do they think a child could choose to be with an adult like that? It's just sick, y'all. They are just sick. I just don't even have any freaking words for it. They're so sick. And that professor, I'm going to have to get online and re-look that up. He needed to be fired from his job. This is not a lifestyle choice. This is weirdos. Lori, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for speaking the truth. It makes me freaking sick, y'all. It makes me sick. I know what I went through growing up, and when I read these stories, I remember it. and I can feel these kids panic and stuff. It makes my heart race, and I get bumfuzzled, and I get infuriated because they have ruined these kids' lives. I know they have ruined their brain. Even though I get on here and I act normal and I act happy, there's not a day that goes by in my life that I don't think about bad things that's happened to me. I can't help it. Sometimes I don't. Let me take that back. There are certain days that I don't, but most of the time I do relive it in my brain. I've been through a lot. Um, but anyways, and I think about that when I read these cases. Those kids are going to be dealing with the same shit that I deal with. Thank God I found Mark and he was able to help me and get me on the right track. A lot of people don't have that. I was off the rail for a long time. Why did I just do that? I just got freak. I just clicked out of my chat. Because I've had anxiety this morning. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't even hardly remember nothing I've said, kind of. But I always go back and watch my streams and look at the chat. Let's see, what else are we going to talk about? Oh, a Pennsylvania mom has been arrested for faking some pictures of some cheerleaders. She faked some pictures of them. She took their face and put on the bodies of some naked girls drinking, smoking, tried to get them kicked off the cheerleading team because she was jealous of them over her daughter. And her daughter was on the cheerleading team. And when I read this case, it reminded me of a case out of Texas, the Wanda Holloway case, where she tried to hire a hitman to kill a girl on her daughter's cheerleading team and the girl's mother. Thank God the hitman turned her in. She went to prison for it. There's a good Lifetime movie about it. And I'll read to y'all a little bit about Wanda Holloway's case after I share this with you. And allegedly, her daughter didn't know that her mom was doing this. She was sending the pictures to the coach, trying to get these girls kicked off. This woman's name, Rafaela, I think. Let me see. Let's get it shared. She looks mean. I don't know why she was trying to get these girls kicked off the team. Her daughter was already on the team. The case with Wanda West was she was mad her daughter couldn't make the team, and her neighbor's kid always made the team, and she was jealous of her. Hold on a minute. My computer is loading really slow this morning. I wouldn't tell Mark, but because I went on and on until he bought me this laptop. But I wouldn't want to tell him, but this thing sucks. $200 later. Okay. Cheerleader's mom sends coaches deepfake images of other girls on the team to get them kicked off. Hey, lady, let me give you a little tip about your eyeliner. It's too dark. I had to learn that on the hard way. Just do the inner liner and do some shadow beneath it. Anyway, I'm digressing. She looks evil with that on. I've been using brown eyeliner. I didn't know it made you look so harsh using black. Anyway, a Pennsylvania mother had been charged with cyber crimes after an investigation revealed that she anonymously sent fake, indecent images of girls on her daughter's cheerleading team to the group's coaches in an attempt to force them off the team. Bucks County District Attorney Matt Weintraub's, I think it says that, office said Rafaela Spohn, age 50, sent images of at least 3 members of the Victory Vipers team, showing them naked, drinking, or smoking to the coaches and the girls themselves, and also sent anonymous text messages to the girls urging them to go kill themselves. You freaking nut bitch. Spohn was arrested on March 4th, the Hilltown Township Police Department said, and charged with 3 counts of cyber harassment of a child and other related offenses. According to the Inquirer, she was released on condition that she appear at a preliminary hearing on March 30th. This woman has just totally ruined her daughter's reputation in this team, or in this town, and humiliated her by doing this crap. Hilltown Township, damn, that's a mouthful. Police said investigators began last July when they received a report of harassment from one of the victim's parents. The parents said the girl received text messages from an anonymous number and that both she and coaches received photos that appeared to show her drinking, vaping, and naked. The girl was removed from the team, the parents said, even though they were certain the images weren't real. The investigation revealed two more families with similar stories. Both girls from those families received photographs showing them in bikinis with text that said they were drinking at the shore. Investigators analyzed the imagery and determined they were deep fakes, credible-looking images made by mapping pictures from the girls' social media accounts onto other photos. Eventually, the detectives tracked the anonymous phone numbers to a website that sells the numbers to telemarketers, and then they tracked the data to an IP address at Spone's home in Chalfont. Detectives obtained a search warrant to search Spone's cell phone, an arrest affidavit says, and they found evidence linking her to the phone numbers that sent the texts and pictures. Court documents say investigators found no evidence indicating that Spone's teenage daughter knew what her mother had done. I don't know what would push her to this point, said George Rattel, whose daughter was one of the girls harassed. As a dad, I was pretty upset about it. It's an image put out there of my daughter that is simply not true. Rattel told the Inquirer that all four of the girls, including Spone's daughter, were friends. But he and his wife became concerned about Spone's daughter's behavior and told their team to stop associating with her. Is that what pushed Spone over the edge? Who knows? My dog's snoring. The owners of the Doylestown gym, where the Victory Vipers are based, declined to comment when contacted by the Inquirer. Well, for number one, they need to apologize to that young lady they removed off their team because of those fake images. She may not want to be on their team anymore. I wouldn't. You know, uh, it was pretty obvious these pictures were fake. Now, let's talk about Wanda Holloway. I was a cheerleader, guys. All through grade school, all through high school, I was a cheerleader. And there were girls on the team that were better than me. There were girls that got picked over me. But, it kind of bothers you a little bit, but, it's part of life. You're not always going to be on top. You're not always going to be first. There's always going to be someone that's better than you. Just like me and my true crime channel. I suck at it. There's somebody that's a lot better than me. Several different people. But you know what? I enjoy doing it, so I keep doing it. Let me get this Wanda stuff pulled up. If y'all have not watched did I say Wanda West? I meant Wanda Holloway. If y'all have not watched the Wanda Holloway Lifetime movie, you need to. It is so good. Thank God nobody was hurt. I think her ex-brother-in-law, she tried to hire him to kill her teenage daughter's rival and the rival's mom. Let me get this pulled up. We'll read about it. This happened back in 1991, I believe. I'm telling you what, the Lifetime movies that were based on true stories used to be a lot better back in the 90s. There's another movie called The Kern County Poisonings. Check that out here on YouTube. This man poisoned his wife and his mother with a horse medicine that it will burn your throat, so he put in homemade ice cream, and it gave them flu-like symptoms. Anyways, it's a good movie. Okay, so it was January 31st, 1991, when the news of a Channelview mother arrested for hiring a hitman in an effort to land her daughter a spot on the cheerleading squad shocked the Houston community. Wanda Holloway, 37, was charged with trying to hire a hitman to kill the mother of her daughter's cheerleading rival. Well, she was also going to get the hitman to kill the daughter too, not just the mother. The intended victim was Verna Heath, the mother of Amber Heath. Amber had been a cheerleader at Alice Johnson Junior High School. According to police, Wanda Holloway apparently thought if Amber's mother was killed, she would be too distraught to try out for a cheerleader, making it easier for Holloway's daughter, Shanna, to make the squad. What happened was when the undercover police officer wore the wire on her, they asked her, well, what about Verna's daughter? And she said, well, if she's there, just kill her too. Can you believe it? See, Verna and Wanda Holloway went to school together, and Verna was a cheerleader just like her daughter was, Amber, and she was really good at it. So Wanda had been jealous of her since high school. Holloway went to her former brother-in-law, Terry Harper, to help arrange the hitman deal, but Harper contacted the sheriff's department. When Harper and Holloway met at the Pasadena motel to seal the deal, it scrolled on me. To seal the deal, their conversation was recorded, and Wanda later arrested and charged with solicitation of capital murder. And this made nationwide news, y'all. This was all over the news in 91. The case garnered national attention, and Wanda Holloway became known as the Pom Pom Mom. And there is Wanda. Hey, and they lived, she had married a businessman. Crap, it stopped. There's something wrong with my laptop. It's not scrolling. It's scrolling too far. Okay, so Wanda Holloway was convicted and sentenced to 14 years in prison, but the trial was overturned. Before her second trial started, Wanda pleaded no contest and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. She received probation after serving 6 months of her sentence. And we'll look at some pictures here. There's Wanda Holloway. It's her mugshot. I think that's her brother-in-law that set her up. I'm not sure what that is, some kind of evidence. Oh, it's the tape recordings. Goodness gracious, Skylar's snoring away. Okay, so there Wanda is. She was always dressed to the nine, as my granny would say. Everything, she always dressed immaculate. Everything matched, not a hair out of freaking place. She had done well for herself. I mean, she was a single mom. She met that businessman, married him. He, took in her kids. She had, I think, Shanna and a little boy. And he gave them a good life. They lived in a nice neighborhood, but it wasn't good enough. She was jealous of her next door neighbor and her neighbor's daughter because Wanda's daughter wasn't good enough to make the cheerleading squad. I mean, you got to know how to do gymnastics and stuff to make the squad. That's why I said they was better cheerleaders than I was, because I couldn't do all those flips. I could do round offs, splits, cartwheels, those little hurley things, and that's about all I could do. I couldn't do those backhand flips because I didn't take gymnastics. Okay, so there is Verna, the victim. And Verna tried to help Wanda's daughter, Shanna, a lot, or Shanna, however you say her name. They went to Alice Johnson Junior High. So I think that, I'm not for sure if that's Wanda's daughter, Shanna, or if that is Amber, Verna's daughter. I'm not for sure. But I do know Verna Heath, her family, like every one of the girls in her family had been a cheerleader. Even Verna's mother was a cheerleader. It's just something that ran in the family there, and Wanda was extremely jealous of her. I like Holly Hunt movies. What a title. Quarantine appears to have, well, it scrolled on me. I guess my chat was behind. I'm off to run errands. Have a great day, CC and chat. Thanks, Grandma Ducky. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the super chat and support. I appreciate it. Vicky, I remember when this happened, the Lifetime movie. Crazy. What would she follow her daughter all of her life? Her daughter, look, her daughter was disappointed. She tried out for the cheerleading team several times and she couldn't make it. And then she just got to the point she didn't care if she was going to be a cheerleader or not, make the team. She was over it. But her mother wasn't. Wanda was one of those moms who was trying to live out her teenhood through her daughter. You know, Wanda couldn't make the cheerleading team back in high school, and automatically she blamed it on Verna Heath because she was on the team. But anyways, this was all her mother. And then I think Amber and Shanna competed against each other after Wanda was arrested for homecoming queen. Lisa, my daughter wanted to be a cheerleader. She made it, but after a few practices and games, she says, this is stupid. Well, a lot of the girls that I was on the cheerleading team with, they were rich kids. They thought they were better than everybody else, and I just couldn't jive with them. There was like a couple that I thought was okay. Most of these girls turned out to be wild as a buck. But I just couldn't hang out with them because of the way they treated people. I've always treated people good. I've always had a kind heart. I don't believe in putting people down for the clothes they wear and, just because they don't have nice things. As long as somebody's clean and is a good person, it's all that matters. As long as they're a good person, it's all that matters in my mind. But them little girls, they was just little spoiled bitches. What they didn't know is I wore used clothes because my clothes were purchased from a couple that owned a coal mines, and their daughter was a couple years older than me. So all of my clothes came from her, and they looked like they were brand new. I remember getting a pair of British Knights from her. I was tickled to death, and a jean jacket. And the jean jacket had one of those hoods attached to it. I didn't do a thing extracurricular in high school. Paris the thought. My son is like the total opposite of me. Like I was very outgoing in school, and Timothy's not. He's just not into sports. But he is like me in a way because he makes friends with everybody. Everybody likes him. Everybody's kind to him. But he just don't like to do sports. And you know what? He don't have to if he don't want to. Different people got different interests. Always love. Welcome. Hey, Mel Mel. Mel Mel, I saw your comment about the diamond painting. You should really get one. Now, I'm going to tell you, they take up a lot of time to complete, and before you know it, you'll be sitting there spending hours putting diamonds on. What I try to do is I try to work on it like early in the mornings on the weekends, and then I work on it like at night. My sloth, I'm making a lot of progress. It'll probably be done this week. Then I got another sloth to do. But I may not do the second sloth right yet. I may do another Van Gogh painting. And then, so I don't get burnt out on working on like the same kind of image. And then go back to the sloth. I think I was in language club in high school. They kicked me out of Spanish club. They wouldn't let me go. Mexico freaking nothing. I failed. That's why. Hey, a lot of teachers, I have a learning disability, y'all. You can't just tell me something and me take it in and remember it. I mean, I might be able to listen to you a little bit, but I won't remember it. I have to really read and really have somebody to explain things sometimes. But anyways, they didn't really try to help me too much. I'm the kind of person, I'm like a hands-on person. You can't sit and tell me how to do something. You got to show me how to do it. Whose birthday? Always love. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. How old are you? 20? 21? I'm trying to cut down smoking. Mel, that's all I'll do is smoke, and my lungs are so congested. I've got to cut down. Diamond painting helps me a little bit, but then I always get up and take breaks to go smoke. Who wrecked? I always love. Did you wreck? Glad you're okay. Shine on. We have free dress and crazy days, which require a gold coin donation. What does that mean, Shine on? Yeah, y'all put some birthday or stuff up for Always Love or some hearts. 21. Yeah, I wish I was 21 again. Wait. No, I don't. Because I am a lot better person now. Which I've always been a good person, but I've made mistakes in my life. Who hasn't? I just wish if I could go back to when I was 21 and know everything I know now, I could. That would be great, but it doesn't happen like that. They choose what to wear to school for one day. Oh, so during homecoming week here, every day during homecoming week, there's a different day. Like we have pajama day, camo day, costume day. There, I think crazy glasses day. There's all kinds of different ones. I was ran over in November 2019. I still have several surgeries. Wait. I know who you are. I know who you are. Wait, you're Mel, is that the lady that got run over by the car when she was trying to get into her car that's been around here forever? Is that you, Always Love? And you got those horses with the long hair, those Shetlands or something? Okay, seriously, what is homecoming? Okay, so homecoming week is associated with high school football, Shine On. During homecoming week, the homecoming game, if I'm not mistaken, it's like the one of the last games of the season, like the big game. And they have homecoming week, and they have homecoming king and queen that's crowned at the homecoming game, usually on a Friday night. But during that week, it's like a celebration, and everybody in the school, one day they can wear pajamas, one day it might be camo day. That's basically what it is. Okay, yes, okay. I thought that was you. Your picture looks different, girl. I didn't recognize your picture. Well, prayers for you. I know you have been through hell and back. I have been getting you confused. I thought you were Boo's Love until a while back. I really did. I thought you was Boo's Love. Homecoming is the last game. Okay, Lisa. Or when I thought it was. Yeah, I think it's the last game of the season, and it's like the big game, right, Lisa? Well, Always Love. I hope you're doing better, and ever who ran over you, I hope they were charged for that because that's reckless driving. They almost killed you. I remember when you put up the video and your face was totally, I couldn't even hardly watch the video after your accident. I don't know if you took it down or not, but I mean, she looked like she had been hit by a freaking 18-wheeler. Her face was bruised, swelled. Broke my heart. That pic is cartoon, and that's why it looks different. Oh, okay, I can tell it's cartoon. It's a pretty picture. You're a pretty lady, anyways. You're a good lady. You still got those ponies? I still got my daggone goat. She's hormonal right now, y'all. She's wild as a buck. She's always hormonal. I was gonna tell y'all something else. Oh yeah, we gotta do a channel members live stream this week. It may be Saturday night. I'm liking the Saturday night streams because we can have fun. I got time to put my makeup on and be on camera. She is still beautiful. Yes, she is a beautiful person inside and out. Always Love is. That's for sure. I've seen her treated badly in a couple of different chats before a long time ago, and I'm like, what in the world? This is like the nicest lady. She just got opinion like everybody else. I've been watching goat births all week. Oh, hell no, not me, Meow Meow. I can't watch nothing give birth. Yes, but my nephew have moved them to a different area. Yeah, you got to move them sometimes, they just graze out the land. A hormonal goat to kickstart Monday. Hey, Annabelle the goat is hormonal when it's pouring the rain outside and you open up her shed and she comes out and starts walking in the rain because goats hate to get wet. I think all goats are like that. But I know Annabelle's like that. I can't wait for spring to come because she quits going in heat every month. Her breed of goat during the winter, they go in heat every month for like 18 to 36, 37 hours. Sometimes it can last a little longer. And that's when Annabelle's real talkative during that time and she walks the fence line. She just goes on and on. And she gets grumpy. She tries to ram me all the time. Mark has been a bad influence on that goat. He goes over and messes with her and plays with her and she loves it. She'll put her head up against his leg and push and all this. I love Annabelle. I always take care of her. I would get her another goat, but I'm telling you, it wouldn't work out. They tried to put her with another goat a long time ago before I got her, and she was ramming it in its side, and she about hurt it. She's gone Sunny Gangster. I know. Sunny has totally calmed down, and let me tell you why I think this rooster's calmed down. I have not been going to the funny farm like I used to. I'd been having a lot of health problems. It had been real cold and stuff. And I would just go over about twice a day. I walked to the fence and talked to Annabelle, during the day and stuff. But I quit going over. I quit talking to the rooster. And he has calmed down. He doesn't try to charge the fence like that. I actually don't pay him no mind. I still don't go inside of the fence with him, but I just don't pay him any mind. I don't talk to him. It seems like when I talk to that rooster and just, aggravate him and act a fool, it seemed to piss him off a lot. A lot. So I quit doing that, and I've noticed that he has calmed down. But he would still take your freaking head off. He'd cut your throat with one of his spurs over one of those hens. My hens are beautiful. Mark says I've had them 2 years. There is no way I've had those hens 2 years. Gosh, I've had Sonny since 2019. He started coming over here about January 2019, right when I first started YouTube. Maybe it was 2018. I can't remember. I've been on here for hell and ever. I feel like. I feel like I suck at it. I feel like I should have more subscribers and viewers in the mornings as long as I've been on here, but I'm not professional. I digress a lot. I get off topic a lot, so I understand. And I don't drag people, and it seems like people on here like it when you're pissed off. they all they all congregate to chat where somebody's pissed off. Sweet dreams, shine on. I know it's really late there for you and Meow Meow. Hey, shine on. Meow Meow's in Aussie too. Y'all might not live too far apart from one another. Who knows? Y'all might be able to meet up for coffee one day. You have quality, CC. Numbers ain't important. Yes, I have learned that, and I heard Makeup Mobster say this a couple weeks ago. I've been liking Makeup Mobster, by the way, lately. I've always liked her. But anyways, she said, you get a bunch of numbers in there, and then you only got like so many people chatting because you got like a bunch of hate watchers watching you. And she said it is quality over quantity. And I was like, you're right about that. Because I may get like maybe 2 thumbs down. I really never even looked at it, started off. But usually I don't get hate watchers. I'm sure some people hate me. CC Sunny Rooster has got you bluffed. Hey, that rooster is mean as hell. He scares me to death. Because when he attacks, he just don't get you once. He keeps coming back and coming back. And he will fly up chest high on you. And he's got spurs. I bet you they're 4 or 5 inches long. I've been meaning to get the chicken man to come up here and take them off of him. I just hate to do Sunny that way. He's not cutting up my hens, breeding them. Thank you, Sci-Fi. I'm just me. I've always been this way. I'm a complete F up. Mess up a wet dream. Thank God the Hairy Butt Bandit is gone. Hey, I'm pretty sure I know who the Hairy Butt Bandit is. I was watching, what is that called? Real Stream News or something. And he had a guy up there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've poured it's Randy's life before, and I've done this and I've done that, pouring in people." And I thought, you little asshole, I guarantee that was you that bent over and showed your hairy butt to everybody on my stream. I guarantee it's that guy. I got to looking at his background and stuff. For anybody that don't know, a couple of years ago, I had put the link several different times in my chat to have guests up, and this troll had took on, like, he used Mel Mel's name one time to get up on my stream, and when I added him to the stream, he was standing there in women's lingerie, and then he bent over in front of the camera and spread his butt cheeks, his hairy butt cheeks. So when we talk about the hairy butt bandit, that's what we're referring to. And if you go watch, do you know the Muffin Man's channel? If you scroll through their videos, you can find a video of me. I was doing a Halloween stream, and that son of a bitch came up there and showed his hairy butt to all of us. He done it like several times. I think he took on Save Robbie's name one time, if I'm not mistaken. I know he done Mel Mel's. I believe it was Robbie's. What they were doing, they were listening to my stream and seeing who I was the most familiar with and stuff like that. Then they would use their name to get up on my stream yards. I screamed like a maniac. I said, "Ah!" And Red Rum was up on the panel on that one clip. It's on Do You Know the Muffin Man's channel? Let's watch it. Let's watch the clip before I get off here. Let me find it. And Red Rum said, "Ooh, go away." I have this up on my channel too. Let me see if I can find them. Do you know the muffin? I might have to get a mouse pad. This is our fun things. Oh, mouse ain't working. And Man's Coffee with CC. We're gonna watch this, y'all. Hey, Muffin Man, don't be striking me because you got this from me. Let's see if it'll load up. Let me screen share. I want you to watch what this weirdo done to me. Now, let me tell you something. This isn't against the law to do this crap. I don't know what they did to my... Well, I was talking about a Ouija board. Hold on a minute, guys. Page. Let me refresh. What's wrong with the Wi-Fi? I got good. Okay. Let me get out of this. We're going to watch it. I'm going to have to reopen everything back up. I don't know what's wrong with... God damn it. Hold on a minute, guys. This fucking laptop. Excuse my language. I'm getting mad. It just keeps loading and loading and loading, and there's nobody else here on the Wi-Fi. Laptop's charged. Just loading slow. Oh, let me just go to the history because I had it pulled up. We'll watch this weirdo here. I think YouTube has a glitch. I just had this video pulled up and it's not showing. It's kind of funny though. Do you know the It says this happened 1 year ago. I'm going to get it pulled up. And okay, now it's working. This laptop sucks. I'm going to get the Chromebook out and start using the Chromebook and use my laptop just to read stuff. Okay. See, now my whole cursor is gone and I can't. Go back.
Oh my gosh, who is?
But I played the Ouija board. Oh, here comes Katie, Mel. Girls, what y'all tell me? Hey, can y'all hear?
Oh my gosh, who is that? Go away.
Yep, that's what that son of a gun done to me. Use Mel's name that time. He done it several times to me, guys. That is like the second time he done that to me. I'll probably get in trouble for playing that for more. Let me mute. Okay. Yeah, he done it like a total of about 3 or 4 times to me. One time, the first time he done it, he was in lingerie. He had those thigh-high pantyhose on. I think it is McHenry Mel Cruiser that did that to us. Because he was up on that Real Stream News, which I just saw is live right now, admitting to porning It's Life with Randy. Or It's Randy's Life, whatever the hell the channel's called. With the jawline chiseled by Zeus himself. Yeah, that was the night for me. Actually, that was a morning stream. It was Halloween the night before. My Wi-Fi went out because it was so windy, so I couldn't do my Halloween stream until the next morning. Lisa Irwin, ask him if he did that to me because I think I'm not accusing him, but it has went through my mind that maybe that was him after he was up on that guy's channel admitting to porn and Randy. He said he had porned several different people. Actually, him and this girl was up on that stream and they were talking about some kind of gross sex acts they were doing together. It was totally gross. Let me tell you somebody else that talks filthy. Rich Life Road Trips. He hooked up with another YouTube woman and they had a falling out. And he got on his channel and was talking about all the things he did with her in the bedroom and everything. It was sick. I liked that guy, Lisa Irwin, but I hope he wasn't the one that porned me. Yes, please ask him and let me know. I think if he did it, he will admit to it. They said it was another gamer, a gamer guy, but I don't think that was true. This happened to several different people. It wasn't just me. Can all come to my life? When you going live, always live. Let me see. Can you get your channel link? Let me see if I can get it. I'm not going to try on my laptop. Let me get on my phone. We can come to your stream. I'm going to get off here in just a second. Get some things done. I'm going to work on my diamond painting today. Your guy had a rounder face. Yeah. I wish I probably still got the video because I don't delete my videos. If something happens, I usually just put them on private. So I probably still got the first video where that guy came up in his lingerie. Okay, let me look for Always Love's channel. I used to be subscribed to you, and I know I didn't unsubscribe. Unless you deleted your channel or something. I can't find it. I put Always Love channel. Maybe if I put your old channel name. If anybody has a channel and I don't never shout you out, just remind me because I forget. Like Amanda Lynn was in here the other day and I forgot to tell people to check her out. Jenna Moon. I can't find the link. I'm going to do it tonight around 9 p.m. Okay. If Mel has your link, could you put it in? Because I think only mods can put in links. I know someone left me a link on a change.org the other day in the comments, and I went to get it and it was totally deleted. Stupid Google mod. If you leave me a comment and I don't never heart it and you go and you don't see it anywhere, I didn't remove it. It's Google Mod's been deleting comments. If you use a lot of capital letters in your message or a lot of emojis, it deletes them. I'll go to heart respectful, nice comments, and they will totally be gone. And I've asked the people, hey, did you delete your comment? No, they didn't. Either an ex-mod is doing it or somebody that's modding for me or it's Google Mod. Because moderators can delete comments in the comment section. So I don't think anyone would do that. I think it's just the Google Mod. Even Benny Hill looked better in lingerie than the Harry Bandit. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, if a man wants to wear women's lingerie, hey, more power to you, bud. Whatever floats your boat. But us people don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Some other people might want to see it, but I don't. Go to a porn site. Hey, and another thing, here's some advice. If you're going to have to be porning people, showing your butt, wax it, shave it, do something, make sure you don't got nothing of toilet paper hanging from it. Milma, it's been happening to you too? Yes. It would say if a mod deleted. Yeah. Well, in the chat, it will tell me. In the comment section, like any video I put up, moderators can go in the comment section and delete something that's disrespectful. And if y'all see those spam messages about these girls.com mods in my comment section, you can delete them. I don't care. Hide them. But yeah, they can delete. But in the chat, it will show me if someone deletes somebody and who done it. And mods can't delete other mods. Only I can do that. So if you're a moderator and your comments ever gone from the live chat, it's Google Mod. They've cracked down on stuff. Yeah, it's been happening everywhere. And a lot of people are like, oh, bullcrap, they're just deleting comments. Like on certain channels, they'll say, oh, they're just deleting comments because somebody's opinion. No, I mean, they may do that, but the Google Mod, I have witnessed them delete stuff out of my chat and, no moderator done it. Yeah, I've been I report them as spam. I don't know what else to report them as. I bet you I've got probably 200 people blocked from crap like that, the spam and just trolls. If I see somebody trolling in another chat, I go ahead and block them because I don't want them coming to my crap. Go troll somewhere else. Report them as sexual harassment. Maybe I should do that. Hey, I clicked on one day to see what happened, and a big pair of boobs popped up. I was like, what the crap? Yeah, I report as porn, sexy stuff. Yeah, okay, well, I'll start doing that. I didn't know what to report them. I've been reporting them as spam and blocking them. Sometimes I just report them and it removes the comment. Sometimes I block them. There's so many damn people in my block list, it's not funny. And it's just like trolls or mean people. I think you can actually, what? You can like mute somebody. And they'll just comment on your crap and you won't even see it. They'll think it posted, but it didn't. Yes, I block weirdos immediately. If I'm watching a chat and I am seeing somebody that is really mean or they're using someone's name, like I saw someone, Beekeeper's Rash or something like that, I'll go block those people. I don't want those people coming in here, making fun of other creators because I try to get along with everybody. I'm cool with everybody, almost everybody, so I don't want those names in my chat. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get off of here and get some things done. I hope y'all have a great day. I will see y'all in the morning for some true crime news. And Saturday night, channel members, I'm going to do a live stream for y'all. Each week, we're just going to alternate it. We may have a Google Meet one week and then a live stream the next. I like the Google Meets because I'm not up here talking by myself, you know. I'm also going to have a meet and greet for all my subscribers through the Google Meet. Hold on a minute. Wait, strike Saturday night. I don't know what we're going to have a channel members live stream this week, but I wanted to do a Google Meet at some point for all the subscribers, like a virtual meet and greet. Where you can come and hang out with me privately. But I'll figure it all out and I'll let y'all know. Don't write nothing down on your calendar yet. I'll figure it out and I'll try to let y'all know by tomorrow. Anyways, thank y'all for always supporting me and coming in here and chatting with me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really do. Y'all have a great day. Be safe, be kind, and peace. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, same place, same time. I can't talk. Damn it.